Let's talk about something you mentioned with this gentleman, which is portable oxygen as well. We see a lot of people in the supermarket that require oxygen. Do you have those products as well?
Yes, we do, yeah. So we have the capabilities of billing Medicare for home oxygen, which is like a home oxygen unit. Generally, the patient gets the portable tanks that are compressed air. But then the next step is the portable concentrator. And it's a neat unit. It takes room air, which is about 21% oxygen, and converts it to a purity of anything over 85% oxygen.
Wow.
And it runs off a battery. It's a lithium-ion battery like your cell phone. So if it runs down, you can plug it in the wall, it recharges. They have a battery that will last up to 9 hours at 2 liters a minute. It also has the capabilities of plugging into the power port in your car. You can plug it into the wall if you have to go to the physician's office or family members. And another neat thing is you can fly on an airplane with it. It has FAA approval. You can't fly with compressed tanks, and you can fly across country if you want.
My mother-in-law, before she passed in 2006, had polymyositis, which is a respiratory illness that required oxygen. So I had to go through an act of Congress to be able to get her to fly with that on board, not only from a cost standpoint, but from an accreditation standpoint with all the volatility of oxygen in a pressurized cabin in a plane. So they've made great strides, huh?
Yeah, they've made great strides, absolutely. It gives you a lot of freedom, and it's fun to watch that just about every time that I go on a trip when I fly on an airplane, I see someone with one, and it's fun to strike up a conversation with them about it. And I just get a kick seeing people able to travel and continue their life even though that they're on oxygen.
Mike, when you're dealing with oxygen, how careful do you have to be, especially with fire in the household?
Very careful. Oxygen is an accelerator, and we give education to the patient. We put up signs saying no smoking. Try to keep the oxygen away from open flames or anybody smoking. And it can be a challenge, especially if that person's on oxygen is a smoker and they get that craving to light up a cigarette. You don't want that oxygen anywhere near that cigarette.
And you brought in a unit to illustrate just how devastating it can be. And it happens fast, right?
It happens real fast. We have an oxygen concentrator at our warehouse, so we have a display. When you come in, there's a little showroom there, and it will show you that an oxygen concentrator did catch on fire. It basically melted, and it's a good display. It's a good a talking piece and brings people some awareness.
It drives home the point.
It drives home the point. Yeah, no smoking around oxygen.